I just taught a yoga class at Equinox, and one of my students came up to me later in the night at the gym. She was like, oh my God, I completely missed your class this week, but I really wanted to take it. And then we got into such a good conversation. Somehow it becomes about dating. And we were both talking about how it's so annoying how men don't approach women at the gym. And I feel like this can go one of two ways. And I get why men are hesitant to approach women at the gym, because it's like, what if you keep seeing each other and it doesn't really go anywhere? Is that awkward? Whatever. But like, the gym is a perfect environment. You're not at the bar. It's like you've common interests. Maybe you live in a similar neighborhood, or you're in a similar neighborhood at the same time. Like, you're all working out. Like, everyone looks hot. Like, why are men not approaching women at the gym and just being normal about it? Like, we should make the gym more of like a community vibe, you know? Like, even when you go to workout classes, people are in, out, on their phone. Like, no one is like building connection. So it was so nice that this girl just came up to me and started talking to me, and she was my student, and I actually got to know her. And then we got to bond over the fact that like men are not coming up to women at the gym, or just in general in life. And I know it's not just me that's feeling frustrated by this. I know it's not just me. There are so many women that are like, WTF.
Women walk around acting too important to acknowledge anyone, then wonder why men don't approach. Men aren't stupid. Nobody is signing up for a public humiliation ritual just to get ignored, called a creep, or filmed for content. If the approach is treated like a comedy show, men will stop auditioning.
One thing I will never understand, and it's such a lame shooting your shot approach, is when a guy will follow you, then he'll like 3 of your pictures, and that's it. That's it. That's the extent of him shooting his shot. Are you a girl? Was I supposed to see that and then I message you? God! If you're gonna follow me and spam like my pictures, shoot me a fucking DM. Because this is gonna go nowhere. I'm not going to follow you back, and I'm sure as hell not DMing you first. It's the most stupid approach. There's no way this shit works. Like, I don't know you, so why would I follow back a stranger that followed me and liked my photos? Like, the only reason I'd follow you is if you sent me a DM and for some reason it caught my eye, and now I'm going to be like, okay, let me follow back, let's start talking. Which, mind you, for me personally, that doesn't happen, but I know a lot of girls respond. This is like the most pussy, non-masculine way to shoot your shot. It actually grosses me out, and whatever chance you had, it's gone now. Like, I seriously need y'all to grow up. Shoot your shot like a fucking man.
I don't know why guys think they have an open door policy. Like, they need to humble themselves. I'm sorry. But it's really annoying because, like, guys will just meet me for one time. I'm really nice, and I think that guys see that, oh, she's super nice, and she's pretty, like, I can just talk to her. But at the end of the day, it's like, you don't even know me. And you'll get, like, and I'm nice, and I'll collaborate or network with people, so I'll give them, like, my Instagram or whatever. They're already talking, like, I'm thinking me and this person's gonna collaborate on something, like, creative, because we both have a creative thing in common. They really likely got my number to, like, flirt or something, and they're, like, talking about, hey, Ma, you fine as hell, or something like that. I'm like, y'all don't even know how to talk to women anymore, and I think that triggers me a lot, because it's, like, back in the day, they would walk up to a woman, approach them, ask them on a date, get them flowers and stuff like that. They said that they were pretty in a respectful manner. You know, it'd be like, you're very beautiful, you're gorgeous, you're very pretty. Or they would compare her beauty to something nice to woo her, wow her. I'm getting DMs like, you bad as fuck, hey ma, you fine as hell. Like, I know that some women might like that stuff, but not every woman has that. Like, I'm literally a nerd. I like reading and writing for fun. Please, you have to try something else. The way that I think is not gonna be what you think. So it's just like, I just get really agitated with that stuff, because I'm like, what the hell? Like, it's agitating.
It was never about how you approach. It's about who approaches. If you're her type, your approach is confident. If you're not, it's creepy. Men have woken up to this biased rule book, and we're not playing the game anymore.
I posted that video that guys need to just have confidence and talk to pretty girls is the main point. Like, talk to pretty girls. Because the only people who talk to pretty girls right now are old men. We want young men that are our age, but you guys, for some reason, are scared of us.
I'm trying to figure out why I can never get a date. I know people look at me and they might think, you're someone who probably gets dates all the time, and I'm not. In real life, people do not approach me. Guys do not approach me at all. And I'm kind of old school. I don't believe in approaching a man, just because, like, I feel like for me, it shows like courage and bravery when a guy approaches the lady. But no guys ever approached me in real life. And I've been thinking about this for a while, and I was like, okay, maybe I have resting bitch face. But I'm like, no, I'm not really that type of person. Like, I don't really just have a mug on my face, like, you know what I mean? And then so the only thing I can think about is people might be like intimidated by me. I'm not really sure why, but it's really frustrating. And it's like, I guess everyone's just gonna assume that I'm taken just because of how I look. And I was like, damn, like, there's pretty people in the world who are single. Not every pretty person is spoken for. So it just made me realize, you know, that I'm probably gonna be single for a very long time, because if you don't have the courage or the bravery to walk up to me and be like, hey, how you doing, or whatever, I don't want to.
Now the women have to approach. Men have been doing all the work, risking humiliation, rejection, and public judgment, while women watch safely from the sidelines. Most women want to protect their ego, stay in control, and avoid even a hint of embarrassment, but expect men to face all the social risk. That's the double standard. Men take all the hits, women get to play it safe, and now it's on them to step up if they actually want something.
I just saw a TikTok that said men aren't approaching women not because they're being told not to by women, but because they're just actually too scared, which is a valid reason. Like, I don't want to go up to people and talk to them, even if I think they're hot. I'm scared too. But the men in his fucking comments being like, well, I'm too ugly. Well, I'm just scared if I do what they're gonna say or what they're gonna accuse us of. Well, I don't look like Chris Hemsworth, so I can't approach a woman. I'm telling you right now, if you have pure intentions when approaching a woman and you're not trying to be creepy, if you're going up to a woman being like, yeah, I'm gonna get some tonight, that's creepy. If you're going up to a woman genuinely thinking like, you know, I think she's pretty, let me see if I could start a conversation, that's different. Like, yeah, you could still get rejected. That's okay. The more comfortable you are doing it and the more confident you get, then you'll do it more, and maybe occasionally it will land. Trust me, I've been rejected. I've been called ugly by dudes. Maybe not to my face, but like on the internet. And I'm scared to approach men I find attractive, but not because I think, oh, they'll think I'm creepy and weird. Just because I think, you know, they'll think I'm not attractive or something. And I'm like bad and awkward with conversations. But I'm telling you, men, if you want to approach women in public, you absolutely can. As long as you're not trying to be fucking creepy. No woman is gonna accuse you of anything if you're being fucking normal. There have been many dudes that have approached me who are not attractive, and did I politely decline? Yes. But shit, they were, like, not the most attractive dudes shooting their shot. Some of them were creepy, absolutely, but some of them were just being nice. And sure, you could call me shallow for, like, rejecting them because they weren't attractive, but I'm out trying to have a good time with my gal pals. I don't feel like entertaining a dude. So, moral of the story is, if you want to try and shoot your shot, you could shoot your shot. Just don't be creepy and weird.
So I saw this video the other day and I thought it was so funny because I related to it so much. There was a woman and she was out with her friends and she was like, someone better hit on me tonight. I'm sick of this. And I was like, ma'am, I feel you so much. Because I never get hit on in person. Like, I get a lot of messages online and stuff, and I'm single, so I'm on dating apps, but just like at the grocery store, men don't just come over and say hi, like, how are you doing? They don't do that anymore. And so when I do meet men, and I ask them, I tell them, like, you know, I don't usually get hit on in person. Would you, if you saw me at the store or wherever, would you come talk to me? And sometimes they say yes, but a lot of times they say no. And it's usually for one of two reasons. The first reason is because they assume I'm not single, which, like, sir, I'm walking around here with a ring-free hand. Like, why are you over there assuming things? But the second reason is because they said that women find it too aggressive and they don't like it. And I'm like, who are these women? Like, all the women I know, the single women, they appreciate it when a man is respectful and they come over and say, hi, you look nice or whatever. Because if we're out and we're dressed up, we look nice because we made an effort. And we appreciate it when men, or hell, even women, you know, a fellow female comes and tells you you look nice. So I'm trying to encourage you, because I feel like men are scared of rejection, but let me tell you, the world is full of rejection. That doesn't mean you shouldn't try. And I will say that most women, they're not going to growl at you for telling them that they look nice or saying hi. I'm not saying none of them will, but let's be honest. If you say hi, you look nice to a woman, she growls at you, she did you a favor by showing you the crazy up front. Because that could be 6 months down the line and then you see that crazy monster. I'm just saying. I mean, she could just be having a bad day, but, you know, if she's going to be rude about you telling her she looks nice, she's probably not a nice person. So just leave that one be. But for the rest of us, we appreciate a respectful man coming over and saying hi. And if we show signs of not being interested, no sweat off your nose. Keep it moving. It's not that serious. But on the other hand, you guys could really connect and be on a date next week. So I say all that to say this. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So if you see that beautiful woman, go take your shot. Go take it. She's over there waiting for you to tell her how beautiful she looks tonight, okay? Go forth, be bold, and flirt. And come say hi.
Most women today do want to be approached, but here's the catch. They love being chased more than anything. The attention, the validation, the little thrill of letting a guy put himself on the line just to get shot down, that's the real game. Men get tired of risking humiliation for nothing, so it makes sense that they're stepping back.
The rise of feminine men has led to masculine women. Let me explain. When men don't approach women in public places like coffee shops, it forces women to drop into one of two roles. The first role is she's just going to sit there and she's going to succumb to her singledom because she doesn't want to be the man and approach you if she thinks you may potentially be interested in her. The second role is her stepping into the role that the guy is usually supposed to, her asking you out. And this is definitely happening more. I see more women asking out more men than ever before in my friend groups and clients, etc. But the thing is, men, that women don't want to ask you out because courtship and approaching are typically things that gentlemen do. And the worst thing that you can do as a guy is force a woman to act like a man.